Hey everyone, Ryan here. So I'm back at the farm, working on another project. With the weather warming up and things drying out, we're gonna be getting to spring planting here season here soon enough. And I've got a cylinder that needs some repair on the back of the tractor to be able to lift the 3-point arm planter that I have. So I'm gonna be taking and pulling the cylinder apart to replace the seals that are leaking, so I can get ready for spring planting. So that is the offending cylinder. The seals on the bottom are gone, so it's leaking as soon as we put any weight on the 3-point arms. I did the other side over here last spring because that one was going or went. The difficulty I had on my dad's tractor was that lower pin did not want to come out. So I'm hoping this tractor, that pin will come out. There's a bolt there and the whole piece slides, that pin slides right out. So if I can get that to pull out, then he's got a top pin up there. The cylinder comes loose, and it's pretty simple to replace the seals. I'll show you how it's done. So I've got the cylinder off. So the way this works is there is a retaining ring that you have to release by taking this off and dropping it into a groove. I'll show you once I get to that point. And then this whole piece here slides right out in your seals. You get a outer seal and then your gasket seal there. So this is the groove that the wire is in once it's sealed in there. You just use a screwdriver to push it over so it falls into this groove so you can slide it out. And there's our problem. That seal there is blown out. So to get out of there, put the new one in, place the scraper seal on the end, put it back together. So there's another shot of the failed seal, all coming apart. So getting this one out isn't too difficult. You just take and jab a screwdriver in and pry it out. And at that failed spot, it crinkles up pretty easily to pop out of there. Getting the new one in is not as easy. You kind of have to, this one doesn't flex real well. You bend it to a shape similar to that and then try to get it to settle in right. So here's the new seal. So if you look at, this is the inside, you can see the O-ring. So you want to put it in with this side facing the back. You kind of have to collapse it funny to get it to go in there. And it takes 2 hands. And there we go. So to replace this end scraper seal, you can get your screwdriver in behind the seal, kind of give it a twist. You can see how that slowly works its way out. Nice and easily all the way around. And just like that, that comes out. And then this just gets tapped in. Or the mallet works good. I don't have a rubber mallet right here, but the end of a wood handle on a hammer. Still not ideal. Can do the job. So there we go. That end seal's all tapped back in. That's what we're looking for. Just got to clean up the inner part of the cylinder, shove it back in there, and lift that ring back up to the upper groove. So what I've found has worked best for getting the ring back on is you get one end started so it's in the groove, and then taking another bar and just turn the cylinder all the way around. Until it's all the way in the groove. Just like that, she's back together. I'm running out of daylight, so I'll put it back on the tractor another day. But that's ready to go. So I'm back at the tractor, putting it together. I did drive the pin that was holding the top part of the cylinder out the rest of the way, clean up the ends that were flared from pounding on, so that it goes in a lot easier than it came out. So I don't know how well the time lapse is going to show what I did, but put that pin through the cylinder, put the roll pins in, hook up the hydraulic hose, and then ran that pin through the cylinder, hold there, a couple washers, and the 3-point arm, put the bolt in place, and this is all back together. So I can take and go hook up to the planter and get ready to start planting. It's Saturday morning. It's supposed to get up to 80 degrees today, and then rain all next week. So I'm in the tractor, gonna head up and hook up to the drill, try to get some seed in the ground. They got me going in for work for noon, so I don't know if I'll get a chance to get the seed in the ground before I have to head into work. But otherwise, I'll come back out this way this evening, and I can take and try getting the seed in the ground then. So I got the planter hooked up, and before I even got home or back to the farm here, it started to rain. So I'll have to take and get the seed inside. I don't think the rain's gonna last very long, but we'll try to keep it dry here, get it mixed up into the planter, and when I get back from work this evening, I can take and get it in the ground. So for mixing the seed, usually break out the concrete mixer, gives it a good mix, saves getting all dirty, especially with inoculant. So we got the seed all mixed up and in the planter box. Just gotta get calibrated and we'll be ready to plant. So the mix that I'm planting is 48 pounds of oats, 50 pounds of peas, 10 pounds of buckwheat, and 2 pounds of sunflower. So I'm looking for 110 pounds to the acre. I'll get it calibrated to drop that much. Should be all set. So we had some weeds coming into this area. So my dad came up today and drug it, knocked back the weeds. But thunderstorms rolled through, everything's soaked. Hoping tomorrow's supposed to be dry. And if that's the case, the ground should dry out enough. I'll get the seed in the ground tomorrow. So we've had 6 calves since the last calving update. I've got some footage from the other day of some of the calves, and I'll wander over and grab some footage from the last of them and get you all up to date. This one's calf number 19. I have to look at what the heifer to bull count is. This one's a bull, but I think we might only have 5 bulls so far this year. So definitely skewed to the heifers. With this one, we're down to 4 cows left to calve. There's a shot of the twins. They're doing good. Both of them nursing there. You can see the one underneath. Overall, calving season's been good. But I think I'm gonna head inside because it sounds like it's about to come down with some rain. Well, there we go. Got it calibrated. I'll set the seed in the ground. The ground is a little bit wetter than I'd like. You can see it clumping on the cutters. But we're supposed to rain all week, so we'll give it a go. So we got the field planted. It was definitely on the wetter side. So I only ended up using about half the seed. I had another field that I was hoping to plant, and it turned out to be too wet. I almost got stuck down there. So I'll have to bag this up. And once it takes and dries out, see if I can get it in the ground then. So I got the seed in the ground. I'm gonna finish cleaning the extra seed out of the drill here. Gonna wrap this video up. So if you enjoyed the video, you can help me out by hitting the like and subscribe button. And leave a positive comment down below.